Hello my viewers, over there you're most welcome to my channel. Thank you. Today we are in Nyabohanse, which is also known as I am Mara's village, or Frederick Mara's village. Now, if you've been following me or if you have been on this YouTube streets, you know that it is I am Marwa, who is also a YouTube vlogger who travels around the world, that introduced YouTube to his village known as Nyabohanse. And through him, very many villagers have embraced YouTube, and through that, people are getting donations, people are paying their bills through YouTube, and businesses are developing. People have gone to school, others are building houses, villas, mansions, name them. As in, even those ones who didn't go to school, they are doing very well, courtesy of who? Of Ayamara through YouTube. Now, our question has always been, how come these people hate Ayamara so much, yet they are using the same channels, the same cameras that Ayamara's friends donated to them. They are using the same channel to defame Ayamara, to speak evil things against them, against him and the family. And even others have come to confess that they were doing that because they were looking for survival. Now, on this YouTube, especially in Nyabohanse, there are those people who hate Ayamara globally, and so they are paying some other YouTubers to defame Ayamara, to manufacture stories against him. And as I said in some of my previous videos, is that we used to speculate that these people they are being paid for them to speak ill of Ayamara. We knew it. Some of them came and they cleansed their dirty linen on YouTube and saying how they have been paid, how they were on payroll of some people from the West to defame Ayamaro, to speak ill against him. And we discovered that even some were given underpants, some clothes, etc., to defame one person who is helping them to have food on their table. And we've been wondering, how comes hatred is not ending? How comes this is persisting? What might be the problem? But today when I was just walking on the YouTube streets and I found Sejo's video, after listening to that video, I discovered some things that might be contributing to all this. Remember, in one of my videos, I said that sometimes when you see people having some character, sometimes when you go spiritually, it goes beyond spiritual, it goes beyond physical. So, and I've come here to analyze all these things and let you know what is happening. Thank you. Sit back as you watch, and you might subscribe or like if it suits you. Thank you. Let's do this. You know, sometimes when you're doing analysis of behavior, there are very many things people look at, or psychologists look at. Maybe if the childhood was bitter, the environment, the family history, and very many other things. There are very many things you can look at to be able to identify the root cause of our behavior. And in Nyabohanse, I might not say that I know the root cause of everything, but a glimpse of it. Because there is a time I said here, just on a lighter note, that when you see people, hating good things, maybe they're coming from family of witches, because it is witches who are against prosperity. That's just common sense. But today when I was watching Sergio's video, you know, Sergio is one person who has kept on camouflaging as it suits him. Today he'll come and say that, oh, my sister, before she died, she told me to be a positive reactor, and then even before days ends, you'll come here again doing negativity. So he keeps on changing according to who is sponsoring him. Now, that one aside, I didn't want to come talk about that today. Now, when you look at this video he did, you'll find that he is now saying that he's now praising Ayamarwa. He used to praise Ayamarwa. He also spoke ill against Ayamarwa, especially when the king of travel came to the village. He defamed Ayamarwa. He was doing everything they did was against Ayamarwa. In fact, he took some people plus the king of travel to some place on post, electricity post, and he was saying how Ayamara tapped the electricity. Yet we all know that Ayamara has a solar system running his home because he tried talking to people, to the authority, but it is like the leadership in the village was against this man having electricity in his home because they know very well that it depends on YouTube. And now they don't want him to have the electricity to have Wi-Fi so that he may do his work. So he decided to go and do solar installation, and that is what he's using in his home. We also saw Dimwango do the same to his parents. Dimwango is their sister to Ayamarwa. And so they're not using electricity. Now, we saw Sejo, the brother, being in front line, and they are the the front seaters against Ayamarwa. But now Sejo is trying to change his narrative. At the moment, he's telling people how Marwa, why they're hating on Ayamarwa, yet Marwa brought civilization in the village. People are developing, houses are being built, roads are being built, people are going to school, all that. Yet, there's a time also speaking ill against Ayamarwa. That one again aside. Now, there are some things I picked from his narrative. He said they used to have a politician because he said that the village was left behind, and there was this politician who came with this development plans. But these people, they made sure that this politician did not go for all the 2 terms. They removed that politician who was pro-development. And then there came another person who brought them development again. The person died. Who knows even if he was killed? No one knows. He kept narrating how people came and how they went aside, how they went down from the scene. And now he was wondering why people are hating also on Ayamarwa, yet Ayamarwa has brought light in the village. Now, this small history, or just this little history, will tell you that these people, they hate prosperity. These people, they fight prosperity. So when you see the grandchildren or the children of those people used to, because those politicians or those people who are prosperity, they used to be there very many years back. And some of them have died, some of them were rendered useless. By who? By these villagers, by these Nyabohanse villagers. You see, and now Ayamarwa has come, as in Nyabohanse, as I said in some of my previous videos, everyone who is in Nyabohanse and their YouTubers, they landed from Ayamarwa, they were inspired by Ayamarwa, or they were taught by someone who learned from Ayamarwa, or who was inspired by someone who was inspired by Ayamarwa, or learned from Ayamarwa. It is just like that. Some of them, they'll say, oh, even Nyabohanse, it's not only Maro who is rich, there are other rich people. Then you'll ask them, these are rich people, they don't even communicate to you, they don't even allow you to their compound, they have done nothing to develop your lives. But then you are fighting one person who would have just kept this secret within himself and his family, but he decided to show it to you selflessly. He built, those people, Ayamarwa built houses. People like Mam Ann, very much ungrateful person. Ayamarwa helped his friends, his late friends' widow and the children. He has been feeding, sometimes he used to feed them, sometimes he used to help them with the school fees. That's Percy. But look what Percy did. Because of clout chasing, Percy missed on the one person who had guaranteed her of her children's future, school fees and all that. Now, this shows you that these people, no matter how they want to be good, their genes will always fight prosperity. Their genes is always fighting prosperity, because they will say, oh, in our village, people who are developing are just those people who have come in the village. And what they don't know is that you cannot be what you hate. If you want to be rich, do not hate money. Do not hate people who are rich. If you're in school and you want to be bright students, don't hate those ones who are performing very well. That's how it is. So, if you ask me, now Nyabohanse people are supposed to retrace their steps. Their forefathers fought those people who used to bring development in their village. And now, God gave them another chance. It's like a third chance. And now they are fighting Ayamarwa. And these people, if they are given opportunity, they can delete even Ayamarwa. Because the way they talk, someone being paid to talk ill against, to manufacture stories, evil stories against you. Look at Gentanyi Jr. See what he said.